Diko graphic skills with creativity.
Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
Yeah, good evening, guys. Welcome back to the graphic design training. How are you doing today? Right now, I want to show you how you can make a very simple and a professional church flyer, church program flyer on your Android smartphone using your PixelLab. So in this tutorial, you are going to learn how you can combine two or more colors together and how you can use your gradient perfectly and what are the things that you can really do as a tricks in making a professional flyer. You are going to learn what we call alignment and balancing as well, and I'm going to teach you how you can master hierarchy whenever you want to come up with a design. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. The first thing to do is to select the size we want. Even if you don't know any size or how you can choose a size, you can go to your Google, just type whatever you want to design, type it there and look for the design. Take it for instance, if I want to type design an envelope, I can go to Google and search envelope size in pixel. That is what PixelLab understand. After getting it, you just click on 3D dot after getting to the PixelLab and type it here. This is the size I'm going to use, which is square size 120 by 120. I'll click OK. Click on 3 line dots, then use image to select the kind of background you want to use. Now I'm using this. The next thing I want to do is to go back to select the image, so I won't be disappointing myself. I have to import the image. Then after importing the image, I will go to the layer and have it lock. After that, go to the shape, crop the shape just exactly like this, stretch it over so that it will not just appear. Then bring it down to cover this and let only the edge to be shown. After you are able to do that, go to the gradient, then you have this particular gradient. How this was made, we have this first key and this second key. When you click on this first key, you can see something is highlighting there. Tap on this color bucket, then you can pick any color you want. For instance, this is the color I pick, which is the deep red. Then we have this. The second key, you can click on color bucket, then you can see like make it lighter. Then I select this particular, these are the template, how you want it to show. So I want this one, then I click OK. Now I'm able to achieve this. But another thing that we can do, not to just make everything more obvious, we can just tap here, then we make it a little bit darker. Okay, perfect. Then we'll position it here. Now we're good to go. The next thing we're going to do is to go to the layer as well and have it live. Then after that, we're going to back to our gallery, then bring the image, the logo. So after bringing the logo, we'll have it locked. Then the last but not the least is a location icon. So we need to go to our gallery to import the location icon. Then we can as at
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Then have it positioned around there. Just make sure everything really align. So this is perfect, right? This is perfect. Okay, good. So the next thing we're going to do after that, let's start from the top first. So we will have the name of the church, and that is only church. make it in capital letter. Then we go to the font where we select the railway font. Okay, perfect. Or let's select Archivo. Okay. After that, we are going to reduce it very well. Go to the color, give it a match color. Then we are able to position it here. Now the space in between the holy and the church is too much. So how can you reduce that? Come here under this spacing. Then you move it to join. Okay, good. So after that, just make sure you reposition it well. Okay, the space in between is too much. You can close it a bit. Perfect. So have it like, then copy. After copy, then you are going to edit. So I have presets. Then we give it this particular color. After that, go to line spacing in between alphabets. So I have something of this nature. Shouldn't be too much after this. So want it to be in line just as this. Okay, just be in line and you are good to go. Very cool. So the next thing we're going to do after that, we go back to our text area where we'll have friends. Then after that, we go to the font type, select Archivo, just as perfect as this. After selecting the Archivo, we are going to position it here, reduce the size a bit. So the next thing you need to do is to apply the same color. Now go to the shape area, select this particular shape, then crop it to just measure this particular area. So measure it. Okay, so after we're able to create this, but we must ensure that it's in line with the text. Okay, so let's apply the color first. After applying the color, we can shift the right up a little bit towards it. Okay, then we can have it move the way we want. So we can move it. Okay, perfect.
Don't forget to hit
So
the
we can
subscribe
shift this a
button and the
little
bell
bit towards
icon.
it, just as this. Alright, so the next thing is just to shift it up a little bit. Just one click, 2 click, 3 click. So look at it, the space shouldn't be too much. Let's just watch this very well. There should be space in between the two. Okay, this is perfect. So we can move this a little bit again. Okay, move it a bit. Okay, good. So the next thing we're going to do after that, okay, we can still bring this down. You can bring it down. Okay. So the next thing we can do after that, we can now go to the text area where we have an Archivo. So we copy, then edit it to gathering. Okay. Okay. Just let's balance the alignment. Make sure that the text is not going beyond the right up at the top, and the right up is not really, don't make sure it's not going against it. Okay, centralize. Okay, fine. So the next thing we're going to do after we are doing this is just choose this. Then the next thing is we have service. Then after typing the service, we can use a Morganite font. Morganite. Okay, then we increase the size. Increase the size, it should be between this. So if possible, you can turn on your grid just as a kind of measure so that you not exceed it. Okay, so now that we have it that way, now that we have it that way, we can now use it to measure this to know. Okay, and everything shouldn't be more than this, so we can change the color to this. Okay, very good. So now you shift this a little bit towards it. Okay, then you are going to use centralize. So no work, but it's okay like this. Okay, so now we want to move. Let's move this. So we have reference and we have this, so we can actually move it together. Okay, perfect. So this can go to the back. Okay, very good. So after that, the next thing we can do is to copy this, then we'll put Sunday. Okay, Sunday. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to just manage to put this here. Okay, so the next thing after putting this here, we can now go into, let's say, the right tab. We go into let copy this, and then we'll put 20, this is 26, sorry, 28 August. Okay, so now we reduce the size and you close this space in between it. So after that, we have a reduce and position there. Okay, I'm checking. So once this is done, or we can reduce just to make sure that it's in line. Okay, absolutely perfect. So the next thing is to put the year. So just copy the Sunday and put the year 2022. Now click OK. So we're going to bring this down here. Okay, okay, okay. When you see, we can now change the color of this one now. Going to the color, apply this. The Sunday, apply it. Okay, very good. And let's select the shape. Then your radius should be 100. Reduce the size with bare minimal level. Then you have the position around here. Position it around here. Okay. So after that, change the color to this or to this. So this should be okay, right? Then we'll come here, click here, and make it a more dark, just as this. Then click OK. Very good. After that, the next thing we can do is to just come here, then we type time. Time is not on anybody's side, so we click it that way. Then it can be reduced as well. Okay. So the next thing we will do is to just reduce the size. So after that, so we're going to change the font. So change the kind of font we want to use, like a railway. Okay. So after that, we are going to reposition very well. Okay. Okay. The next thing we're going to do after this, we are going to copy this. Then we delete it and we put 9 a.m. Okay. You can reduce this a little bit. And reduce it. So after reduce, balance the alignment and let it be at the center, just as this. Or if possible, we'll have this increase again. Okay. Okay. This is absolutely cool, right? So we can add just one dot into this. Then we're good to go. So let's play this and look at how it will have it. Okay. So this is just a perfect way. This is just a perfect way. We have a 9 here. So the second can be like that. Okay. Just have this one last. So for you to deal with all this, so we can move it to one side a bit. Okay. So this is cool when you see, if you see it, just look at how it is. Very okay, right? So the next thing is location. So we're going to put the location here. So I'm copy this. Where we have fully charge center Maluma Maluma. So Maluman behind so just put an address IB. So after written the address, just have put it exactly here. Okay, perfect. So when you look at it, this is just a simple trick on how you can come up with a church flyer on your Android smartphone using the PixelLab. I believe we'll learn something from watching this. Don't forget to drop your comment on the way out. The kind of at times the kind of size, flyer, really matter. And that is what can lead to order. So after that, want to just bring in this. Okay, just bring it beside this, and we're good to go. So this is a trick on how you can just balance your element and make a very awesome design. So thanks for watching. I believe we'll learn something from here. May God bless you. So the next thing to do is just to make sure that your hierarchy are well stated the way you want it. So this is just a tips. If you want more, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to read the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I update my channel with new video like this. And thanks for your support. Thanks for watching. God bless you.